Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Welcome back to some more Elden Ring. I refer your attention to Sarah's right-hand side, where in very small print it says, Shadow of the Erdtree. Oops, what did I just do?
I don't know. You made it disappear.
That is not what I meant to do.
What? Oh, you clicked on new game.
I somehow clicked down.
That was funny.
Yes.
So, what that means is, yes, we bought the DLC.
Yes, we did. So,
Kung Fu
we are
Squirrel
excited.
is here.
Is
Hi.
he? Hi.
He says,
well, mine is not showing up.
The last we go.
The last we go?
I assume he's referring to, this is the last play, the last boss. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yay!
Well, as you said, the last we go. Let's give it a shot.
Whew.
And we are going to, as soon as we have a
battle.
few more people in here, we're going to ask everybody what they want us to do once we finish this.
And we may or may not listen. No.
Right? Alright, so I do not expect to beat him on this try. Wow!
Oh. It's so cool that you can see
Wow.
the rune symbol inside him.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, we got a new person.
Well, hello, new
Racing.
person.
Good luck.
Ah!
Thank you. We're gonna need it.
Thank you, Racing.
We are going to need it.
Oh, I was gonna add that into the title. I forgot. I didn't add that into the title of the stream.
Can we do it now? Or is it too late?
You might be able to edit the title. I can't from over here.
Okay.
But thank you. Yes, we are going to.
Yeah. We're gonna need all the luck we can get.
Yes, the goal of this stream is to finally beat the game.
Right.
And hopefully we won't take the entire 2.5 hours to do that.
I really hope not. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I have to sneeze.
And he's gonna kill me right away.
Uh-oh.
Radagon.
Wow.
So you add in Radagon or something like that to the title.
That's what you made it right? Radagon or something like that?
Yes, exactly. Radagon or something like that.
Okay.
Fighting Radagon or... Yeah,
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how to do it.
Beating the game or something.
Whew. Sneezed, and now my nose wants to run. Okay. I don't know where to do this.
Edit.
Yeah, but I have to find the video. I don't see the video anywhere, so I got too many YouTube platforms.
Gosh.
Because there's no edit when I click on that. Let's see.
Oh, come on. Well, I'm just doing a horrible this playthrough. It does take me a little bit to warm up sometimes,
That's
though.
true.
Wow. Gosh. Yeah, but I'm making horrible use of my flasks. Yeah. I'm not going to have very many for the second phase.
Stage 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Ripper's here.
Hi, Ripper.
Hello. He says, "Good luck. You got this."
Why, thank you. Maybe not this try though, because I made absolutely wretched use of my flasks.
You still have a physic, right? That you could drink.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. We need to do that.
And that is another reason why I am here.
And yes, exactly.
To remind Mark how to play the game.
My mimic is over there and he just died, so.
Oh, sad.
And
you can,
Torrent just died as well. I don't know what that is, but I need to do this. Right?
Whoa. Oh, I love how he slithered on the water. That was really cool. The music's all ethereal and peaceful.
That doesn't look good.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear.
Okay.
Oh.
That's something apparently you want to jump over. Oh, not this again.
Wow, all of his slithering around. You gotta get away from him so often.
What is that?
Something I'm glad you got out of the way
What in oblivion is that? Oh, come on.
Aw. You better drink a flask. It's your last one, but...
Yeah.
Did you already do your physic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I need to readjust my flask usages. Because I'm not using, on Torrent's back here, I'm not going to use an Ash of War.
Okay.
So there's no reason for me to have any, uh-oh. Whoa.
Wait, what happened to Torrent?
I don't know.
Ah! Roll away! Roll away!
Right?
Well, for
Holy
somebody who
moly,
didn't
how
save
many of
any
those are
flasks
there?
for the second
And I'm dead
level,
now.
you're actually doing pretty well.
Right? Yeah. Actually,
You
was doing
did
really well, yeah.
actually. Okay, I can't figure out where to edit this.
Don't worry about it. If you go into Studio, you can edit.
I did. That's where I tried.
Oh, I see.
The video isn't in Studio. It's not showing me the video anywhere.
Oh, well.
So...
Okay, we're gonna
I mean, where would it be?
reallocate
It's not on the front page.
way.
It's not on...
Don't worry about it.
It's nowhere.
I'll change it afterward.
This happens every time I try to find something. Mark goes, "It's right there." I'm like, no, it's not. I hand it to him and he goes, "It's right here." I'm like, no, it wasn't. This is like, he can't find anything on the counter or in the refrigerator. And I literally walk into the room and I go, "It's right there." But I can't find anything on our YouTube channel stuff. All right, it doesn't seem as intense, the second level.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So you just need a couple more flasks for the second level, and I think you're good to go.
Greedy there.
It's all right. You're doing okay.
Oh. dodges on that one.
Yeah, you gotta get him before he kills your mimic.
Aw. Oh, come on. Oh!
No! Oh!
I got a little greedy again.
That was the best you had done.
Yeah, I agree with you, Racing.
Yeah, Melania was toughest.
Yep. She was fun, though. And then Ripper came in and took care of it for me.
Yeah. Ripper was like, let me solo her.
Thank you,
Let
Ripper.
me solo her. No.
No.
I watched the video on Let Me Solo Her.
Oh, yeah.
It was really interesting.
Ripper was very humble.
Oh, that's... That doesn't mean he wasn't.
Oh, come on. Oh, gosh.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, did I just die? I did.
Wow.
I haven't ever seen him do that move.
I haven't either. I wonder if he's done that to your mimic, but we were staying away, so we didn't know about it.
That could be. All right, well, I think it's a good time to ask the peeps what they think. And I know we were going to try and do a poll, but I can't figure out how to do that. Or rather, we don't have the stuff pulled up to do that correctly. So
what is it?
As you can see, we are pretty much done with this as soon as we beat this boss. So the question we want to ask people is, we got the expansion, or the DLC.
Yes, we did. Yay!
So, do you want us to move right into that? Or...
Or play a new game.
Yeah, we're planning to either way make Thursdays. We're gonna play Lies of P. Thursdays will be Lies of P Day.
Mm-hmm. Which is another Souls-like, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark's been excited about that.
Yeah, and we own that one.
I want to say almost a year you've been excited about that.
Yeah. So the question is, do you want us to continue with, with Elden Ring, and the DLC right away as soon as we finish this, or quit really quick and come back and do and start Lies of P? So that is the question. So chime in the comments what you would like us to do for today. Again, hereafter, Thursdays are going to be Lies of P Day, but...
Oh, your mimic's gonna
he's
die.
Dead.
Dang. Alright, so when you did this last time, you only had 4 flasks. You had 8.
Oh, come on!
You just died.
What was that?
Oh, no, that was Torrent.
Oh.
But
Well,
you need to drink a flask.
Yeah, I
And probably another one.
do. And then I need to use a flask to bring Torrent back. Haven't seen any of these attacks yet.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, what the heck?
So this is why I need to get up
We
close.
didn't have any trouble the first time you got here.
Mm-hmm.
He was just all calm and in the background, and
Had
you
I
were
had-
able to dodge everything,
Yeah.
no problem.
Had I had that number of flasks that last time, I probably would have beaten him.
I know, that's a bummer.
Oh well.
Ooh.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe this time. I'm just not getting people's... No. Nobody has any opinions.
Not yet. Yeah, I can't find our video anywhere. Alright, somebody chimed in. I'll read it to you
Okay.
in a minute.
Ow.
I want you to be able to focus.
Gosh. Oh.
Nice dodge.
Thank you.
Oh, see? There's that attack he did to you. That he just did to your mimic.
There we go. Okay.
Ooh.
What was it that somebody said?
Obi-Wan Racing says, I got Shadow of the Erdtree myself today.
Oh, cool.
I have no idea how it plays. Well, we've heard from everyone that has played it before that it's really hard. Like,
Yeah.
really, really hard. As long as your muscle memory isn't affected by other game mechanics, go for what you enjoy. So, have you played Lies of P? And is that something
Yeah,
that you're
good
even
question.
interested in looking at? Like I said earlier, Mark's been wanting to play that for, I feel like it's been since September, last September. We were really talking about it. We'd gone to PAX West in Seattle last September, and they have a board game section too, which is super fun. But we were doing all the video game stuff, and Mark kept
Oh, that's
mentioning
that.
Lies of P. Oh, popped up right next to you. Wow.
Yeah, you did.
That was surprising.
Oh boy.
And he takes a while to get to. This is like the falling. No. What was that?
Yeah, there was
Not the
another
falling
boss, and I
star
don't remember
beast.
what it
That
was.
was something else.
Oh gosh.
There goes Torrent.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was. Astral something. He kept
Yeah.
moving so far away, and it would take us so long to get
got
to
dead.
him. No. Aww. It would
That
take us
is
so
not
long
a
to get
fun
to
one
him,
right there.
and then it was just a long battle.
You're welcome, Ripper. It was definitely a lot of fun. and if you like, you can be a part of our continuing Elden Ring journey.
Yeah, if the DLC is as hard as you guys say, we might need your help.
You know what? I'm going to...
The Aster,
Oops.
yes. Ripper
Remix
remembers
my
the name.
physic.
Yeah, that guy kept moving so far away, and we would run over to get him, and then he'd move away again. It's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna take hours. And it did, actually. That was I think the longest boss that we did. It took us the longest to kill him. So, Obi-Wan Racing says, no, I haven't seen Or I haven't played it, but I've seen it on YouTube briefly. The Lies of P. Kung Fu Squirrel. I really want to play Lies of P.
Well, maybe we should jump over there then. I mean, again, we're going to continue playing Elden Ring in the DLC on Tuesdays.
Yes.
But hello, Flicker. But yeah, Thursdays will be Lies of P Day. And the question is, do we want to start that today after we finish this?
Right.
Or, whoops.
Okay, so Obi-Wan Racing says, playing 3 games at the moment. Tales of Arise, which, according to him, is meh.
I'm gonna do this.
Mafia Definitive Edition. About halfway through Dark Souls 1. All right, we've got a lot of people that are on our chat that are playing Dark Souls right now.
I don't know about No Rest for the Wicked. I am currently playing several games. Obviously, this will be Lies of P, and we're also streaming Lords of the Fallen, which is really good. I highly recommend it. I'm also playing my first ever Souls-like, including the Souls games, was Mortal Shell.
Okay.
And I played it without knowing that it was a Souls-like. And I went, wait a minute, this seems like exactly like I have heard Souls games are. I was not expecting to... Aw, he's doing his, okay. I did not think that I would like Dark Souls games. Because I typically do not like redoing things. So I was staying away from Souls-like games. And I played Mortal Shell not knowing what it was. And I went, wow, I'm really enjoying this. And this seems like it is what I have heard Dark Souls games are like. And so that's what started my journey. Well, I am replaying it. By the way, if you're interested, it's a short Souls-like game, and it's really good. I really like it.
It's called Mortal Shell?
Mortal Shell, it is on a super sale right now on Steam. It's like $3 or $4.
Oh, wow.
Aw. It's like $3 or $4 for it and its DLC. And Mortal Shell 2 is coming out soon.
Okay.
But yeah, right now it's on a super sale on Steam.
And then Mark and I are also playing...
So I'm replaying that right now.
Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yes, we're playing Arkham Asylum currently. And I have all 4 of the Arkham series. And we're gonna play through those. And then I'm also playing the Dungeon of Nehelberg, or something like that.
Huh.
On my Steam Deck.
Okay.
Which is, it's like an RPG, tactical RPG game.
Alright, so...
Oh, gosh.
Ripper says that the DLC for Elden Ring is all about getting Erdtree fragments and revered spirit ashes. Interesting. Okay.
Well, that was pointless.
Flicker says, just finished Tomb of the Giants. It was absolute torture.
I assume that's a dungeon in Elden Ring? Oh, come on.
I don't know. Ripper says Tomb of the Giants is rough. Obi-Wan Racing says Mortal Shell looks pretty nice. Well, hey, like Mark said, if you guys want to pick it up, it's only a couple bucks right now on Steam.
I highly recommend it, especially for that price.
Yeah, that's true. Even if you don't love it, it's a couple bucks.
Yeah, and it's only a 10-hour-ish game.
Oh, okay.
So, if you don't love it,
you'll get your money's worth out of it in a couple hours.
Yep.
Flicker says, I played Mortal Shell for a bit, but never really got into it. Okay. According to Flicker, Tomb of the Giants is Dark Souls 1.
Oh, okay.
And apparently was absolute torture.
Oh, that's right, because you're playing through that right now.
Yeah, he
is. He did this again. There we go.
Oh, okay,
That...
Ripper. The fragments and the spirit ashes are upgrades for your character. Okay, and for your ash. Okay, awesome.
Very
I think that sounds fun to me. And then OB1 Racing says, when I was a kid, my cousin introduced me to Blade of Darkness. I never finished it, but it was very difficult. Tactical fights and sweaty palms galore. Yeah, I know Mark's really into it when he puts down one hand from the controller and wipes it on his pants and then picks it back up again. Ugh, I gotta...
well, my hand's getting sweaty.
That's exactly what the comment was.
Oh. Yeah.
It was really difficult. Tactical fights and sweaty palms galore. That's really funny.
Right?
Oh, hello there. Aw, I was gonna say that's gonna take Torrent out. No! Dude!
He's got some powerful one-offs.
I know we can do this. This is proving to be a challenge. Blicker says, in Tomb of the Giants, you can't see anything pretty much, and there's heavy-hitting skeletons. Ah. That sounds awful.
I remember that. Is that the one that's right off of the Firelink shrine? Or Firelink bonfire? It's been a long time since I played number 1. Right? That isn't what I remembered it was. Well, you know what? Oops.
Okay, so I heard this boss doesn't bleed, but they're weak to fire and
which is
physical.
why I'm still using that.
Okay.
Do this one.
Ripper says, Flicker, don't forget the baby skeletons. Those are hilarious when they chase you. Baby skeletons?
I don't remember those.
In Dark Souls 1.
Huh. I don't remember the baby skeletons.
I think I watched Mark play Dark Souls 3 just a couple of sessions, and it wasn't something that held my interest. Not like this is.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Mark gets home from work on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm like, Elden Ring, Elden Ring! I'm so excited. So there's just something about this game that I really like, versus Dark Souls 3. Well, and I liked Bloodborne too, a lot.
Yeah.
I really liked Bloodborne. We got done playing Bloodborne, and I said, when can we play it again?
Wow.
I wanted to play it again. And Mark said, hold up, we have a lot of games to play.
Yeah.
There's not enough hours in the day.
Dude.
Blicker says, I fully upgraded a divine weapon just so I could really kill them. OB1 Racing says, I understand.
Nice. I don't think I used a single one. Or no, I used one.
Oh, you did amazing. One of the best games I've ever played, and it was very rewarding finishing it. Are you talking about Dark Souls, or are you talking about Elden Ring? Maybe Elden Ring, because you said, didn't you say you just picked up the DLC? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Obi-Wan, you just picked up the DLC today. That's awesome. I think we picked it up last night and downloaded it.
I picked it up yesterday, last night, and downloaded it today. Or downloaded it last night so that I could have it ready for today, but I hadn't done anything. I don't play this. When we're not playing, when we're not streaming, I don't play this.
Right.
This is all with/for you guys.
Oh,
Dang it.
No! Oh, no!
That is the worst. I need to get in the habit of jumping with torrent on that. That's just horrible. That was my best intro to that.
That was depressing. That right there was actually depressing. I'm sad. Ripper said, "Great phase 1."
Right.
It was.
It was a great phase.
That was your best attempt.
Mm-hmm. That was the best one so far.
I'm very sad. Aw. Flicker says...
You know, we haven't yet in this stream. Let's go ahead and watch the cutscenes.
We haven't watched the cutscenes?
In
this
stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
What were you saying, though?
Flicker says, with Elden Beast Remembrance, you can either get the best farming weapon or the most majestic weapon in the game. Ripper says, I never used torrent for this fight.
Really? Well, maybe I should try it without him. I mean...
Yeah, but Ripper's mad, so... In the name. Ripper's madness.
True. Very true.
Maybe you have to be a little mad to be good at this game.
Boy, I can't wait to get, Oh, when he starts running, that makes sense. I can't wait to get Wonderland's War. It's a, board game that we played at one of our conventions. And it is excellent.
Ripper's laughing.
So good. And it's based on, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
So
Wonderland's War is a really, really great board game.
Yeah. Oh gosh. He did it again right away. Wow.
He stomped at you like you were an annoying bug.
Oh!
Ay, ay, ay.
That was an accident.
The dragon was supposed to be the tutorial to horse fights, but I didn't get that. Horse fighting felt quite underwhelming and underdeveloped in this game.
Yeah, I hear that. And if I'm doing that, then I might end up taking some of my other flasks back. But we'll see. Because I was trying to conserve flasks.
Okay.
I didn't heal
right
after summoning the thing.
Heal, Mark, heal. Where's Atari?
Well,
Where's Atari to tell you to heal?
I can get more healing out of it than all the way up to my max.
I know.
I don't know, whatever.
OV1 Racing, thanks for joining us today.
Yes.
I don't think you've been on our stream before.
At least we haven't heard from you.
Yeah.
And now... Oh, come on!
It's kind of funny watching the mimic keep going. When we do these battles with Ripper and we would die, we kept seeing him swinging at the enemy.
There were a couple of times Ripper got so close to doing it on his own.
Yep.
Finishing him off after I had died.
Yep.
I always feel bad when Ripper's helping me out and
he's doing awesome, and then we die.
Yeah, and then I die, and I'm like, oh.
We're like, well, sorry for being the weakest link.
Right? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Flicker says, the first time I went in the lake and saw the dragon, I was like, yeah, no. It killed me when I tried to run. Obi-Wan Racing says, yeah, nice to see you guys enjoying the game. It just popped on my feed. It's 1 a.m. for me, though.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I don't expect you to be able to watch our entire feed, our entire thing. Oh.
He also says
I didn't die.
he discovered the
I used
dragon
an extra
way too
one,
late,
dang it.
kept going north, and then farming soldiers. Interesting. So then where are you in the world?
Yeah.
So on our stream, so far we've had people from, well, we live in Washington State. We've had people from the UK, Canada, India, Florida.
Well, hello, Becky.
Oh, Becky? Mm-hmm. Is this bot Becky again? Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Bot Becky is back. It's Becky.
I'm gonna watch this again. I didn't read it.
Flicker. Yes, this is the third time Bot Becky has showed up on our stream.
Not
you
on
are
this
in the
one,
UK.
but yeah.
All right.
Third
Becky
time
says,
we've had Becky on.
yo, pal, I'm loving the stream.
Yeah.
Every time she has a slightly different thing to say.
Oh, yeah?
So impressive.
I haven't
and fun
actually
to
read
watch.
them.
Would love to support you and connect on Discord. My username is, and it's always, Becky is persistent.
Is that a common thing among streams, like specifically the bot named Becky, or is that just we happen to have a Becky bot
that's so funny.
That's doing that to us?
If there's ever an actual Becky that joins, I'm not going to believe it.
Right?
Prove it. Prove you're not a bot.
I work with a Becky, so yeah, that's really funny.
Persistent much? That's so funny. Yeah, so the first time we had a Becky come on, she was so polite, said our stream was so fun, was really excited, and I said, oh, thank you, that's so nice. And Atari goes, it's a bot.
Uh-huh.
I went, okay. Polite bot Becky. Then she showed up again. This is her third time making her appearance. She really wants to connect with us on Discord, Mark. It's really important to her.
Oh, there he is. Oh, come on.
Default avatar is a giveaway. Be very suspicious. Well, you know what they say about that. Don't be suspicious.
Gosh.
No. Aww. Wow.
That attack.
Same
every
attack.
single time.
Yeah,
I can't get around that.
3 times now? Dude.
Don't be suspicious.
Exactly. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious now.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Does anyone know what that's from? It's from one of my favorite TV shows. Ripper says, I roll that attack.
Yeah, I apparently haven't.
Well, that's probably better than what Mark's doing. He's just standing there taking it. Like a weirdo. What have I started? Yes! Kung Fu Squirrel Nose! Parks and Recreation. One of my favorite TV series.
Oh, gosh.
It's one of my favorite sitcoms. One of my favorite TV series was Fringe. I loved Fringe.
No.
Oh, hey, we have somebody. Steenie says first playthrough, question mark? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And everybody on our stream, except for Kung Fu Squirrel, had all played this before and was helping us out.
Yep.
Especially Ripper, who has come in and played with us several times and helped us beat some challenging bosses.
Ripper is awesome.
Ripper is awesome. We love Ripper madness. Yes, first playthrough, so final boss.
Mm-hmm.
We just bought the DLC.
So we will be continuing.
We will be continuing.
But that's the question is, should we continue today, or should we...
Well, it depends on how long it takes you to kill this guy, right? If we can kill this guy in a timely manner, should we start our newest game that we'd like to stream on Thursdays, or should we just keep playing Elden Ring? What do you guys want to watch?
Right.
Elden Ring today, or
Which
Lies
again,
of P?
We will be continuing Elden Ring every Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't want to stop playing it. It's so much fun.
Right. That was a bad decision.
But you followed it up with a good decision by drinking a flask. Okay, you're doing really well. Your Mimic tier is the healthiest it's been in Phase 2.
I'm just going to go with Torrent because that's worked for me.
Yeah. Again, if you'd had more flasks that first time we got to the second level, I think you would have beaten him. Although I don't know, that sword attack is insane.
Oh, come on. That was terrible. That was the worst way to start right there.
That was pretty sucky.
At least the Mimic tier is still alive.
Yes, I know. I'm really happy about that.
Doing this weird thing.
Yeah,
here.
he is. We'll just get away from him.
Oh, it's doing my Mimic. Oh, one of these again.
It looks really cool. I love the, all the little feathery things coming out of the back.
Ooh, I rushed through that one.
Alright, and don't get greedy like you said.
Yeah. I don't know where we have going on here. Why is that thing continuously following me? Oh, is he finally dead? No, he's not. He's still alive. Wow. Oh, whoa! What is that? Let's run away here.
A lot bigger. Wow, it looks so cool.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Your Mimic's here? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's dead. There's this attack again. Oh, that attacked him.
Okay, that was lucky.
Yeah.
Alright, take your time. You have a lot of flasks.
Okay.
And he's 75% dead. Dang. Oh, it was so painful.
That is the worst.
How does he keep doing that to us? Oh, I was positive you were gonna get it.
True, Flicker. Very true.
Man. I haven't seen anything new come in a while.
Ripper says Elden Ring today. DLC today. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Everybody says we're gonna do the DLC, so we're gonna do that.
All right, cool. How come it's not updating?
Oh.
I have no new info.
So we will continue with Elden Ring today, which means we'll continue with Elden Ring on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we will play... Oh. We'll play Ho. Ho. Gosh. Lies of P.
Alright, now I can catch up on all this stuff. Kung Fu Squirrel says he just reached level 161. Wow. Very nice.
Yeah. Now I can't do anything about that.
Obi-Wan Racing says that he's found Ashes makes the boss more unpredictable. That's very interesting.
Huh. Interesting. Oh gosh, what was that?
Oh! Steenie says...
Oh!
Oh, you died. Steenie says, I made the mistake of jumping into Night Rain without any knowledge of any
Oh, really?
from soft games.
Oh.
That's interesting. So we actually, I don't know if you
Yeah, a couple of weeks
saw
ago.
our stream that we did a couple
Or
weeks
last
ago
week, whenever that
of
was.
Night Rain.
The day that it came out,
Yeah, the day that it came
got
out,
it.
we bought it, downloaded it, and streamed it.
It's not exactly a... It's not a Souls-like. It's
Right.
it's a roguelite.
I mean,
roguelike.
It feels like what I would imagine a speed run is of Elden
Yeah.
Ring. And I really like being able to stop and explore and check this out, go over here to this area. And you can't do that in Night Rain. You just have to run through and
Right.
beat it as quick as possible. So, whereas we enjoyed playing it that one stream,
I am Millennia Blade of Miquella.
it wasn't something that we thought we would want to do very often. So I think you said, Mark, that if you download a game, at least on Steam...
Yeah, if you buy a game from Steam, and it's within 2 weeks of buying it, and you play it for less than 2 hours, you can return it for a full
return it for a
refund.
full refund. So we actually wound up returning it.
Yeah.
And if it's something that we feel like we want to do down the road, we can just buy
Yeah,
it
in the
again.
future, I enjoyed it.
But it
but I
wasn't
don't
something we wanted to
typically-
stream every week.
Yeah.
So
And I typically buy games on sale. Ah! Oh, that was a bad idea. So to buy a game full price, I mean, it was for a good cause, but there weren't a whole lot of people watching anyway, so we were like, eh.
I love what Flicker says. You were probably laughing at that, but I hadn't seen it yet. Elden Ring players. Literally killing gods. Also Elden Ring players. Dies 12,000 times to a random tall lady with rock and a katana. I absolutely love that. It's so true. It really, really is very true.
Oh, I wasn't expecting him to turn around there.
I am Melania, Blade of Miquella is seared into my mind until I die.
Oh, come on now.
Dang.
And then he died right there.
Of course. Gosh, you were doing really well on that one, too.
I was, yeah.
Man. Well, it's the final boss. You know, it's not supposed to be easy. Yeah, I watched a video on Miquella, or, Melania, and how she, every time you die, that phrase comes out. I am Melania,
Yes.
Blade of Miquella. Every single time you die. It's like the game is programmed to do that. It wasn't just a coincidence that we died right when she was saying it. That's what triggers that.
Yes. Right,
So
right.
it's like she's just letting you know, I'm so much better than you. Insult to injury.
Oh.
Wow.
going at the wrong time. Oh!
Oh.
Drinking a potion at the wrong time.
Well, if you hadn't done that, you would have died.
Well, if I hadn't, then I would have been available to actually dodge it.
Okay. Oh, get out of the way of that one. Oh, man.
Come on. Oh.
Wow. Liquor says every Elden Ring speedrunners. Okay, 2 minutes, seconds to the run. We're already at McKelliff. This isn't a joke, by the way.
And my mimic tear is almost dead.
Oh no! Aw, that's a bummer. Yeah, those speedruns are crazy.
Wow.
Obi-Wan. That sounds like, that's not for me personally. Yeah, I really enjoy the awe of exploration in Elden Ring.
Yes.
And that is my sentiment exactly with Night Rain was, yeah, this feels like Elden Ring, just without the exploring.
Yeah.
Without feeling like I have time to think about how I want to craft my character. Because you get into this section in Night Rain where you can level up and there's like loot, there's a bunch of loot you can take. And Mark's going, okay, which one do I want to grab? Which one would be better? And you have to make the decision quickly. And then he gets done making the decision, looks around, and where are the other two players? They're off somewhere else. Aw. And, oh, that same attack.
That wind up.
Okay,
I've got to
so
pay attention to that wind up and
yeah,
get off of Torrent so I can dodge roll.
I'm like, how have we not figured this out yet? Okay. So
we
yeah,
are going to take the entire 2 hours to...
I know. Well, they said more Elden Ring, so...
Yeah.
On my 1000th death mania, I was already ready to execute Order 66.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we didn't want to do it 1,000 times, so... We pulled Ripper out of our pocket, and he helped. It still took a couple of tries. Mostly because we died, but still.
Oh, dang it.
Oh. No!
And dead.
Aw, sad day.
It's only the second time I've been caught by that attack, though.
What did those moving building things do again?
Moving building things?
Yes, moving buildings. The ones with the legs, and they move around.
Oh. They make it so you can duplicate a remembrance.
Okay, that's right.
Oh no.
What?
You dipped frames.
Oh. You haven't had a chance to drink the boss yet, have you? Wow, Ripper. You're really good at this game.
Mm-hmm.
You're really, really good. Ripper, are you on your third playthrough? Or your second playthrough? Kung Fu Squirrel says, have you tried using a rune arc? No.
Oh.
We should.
Duh.
I mean, this is the end of the game.
Yeah.
So we can. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you.
If Mark doesn't do it now, which I know we can do this.
Yes.
We've come so close. I know we can do this.
Yes.
Then we'll try that.
Oh, he got him on that again.
Like, leave my mimic alone. Woo! Wind up and smash.
It's very difficult to dodge that.
I would imagine so. Teleporting is pretty crazy. I'm over here. Nope, I'm over here. Just kidding, I'm over here. Ah!
Oh, come on.
Aw. That was a bummer. Flicker, I beat this game 6 times. Wow.
Wow. Ugh.
Wow. Wow.
And all of a sudden, I'm having trouble with the first stage.
Mark's regressing.
Yeah. Okay. What I need to do, though, is... Oops. Is jump. Make sure I have the right Great Rune. This isn't going to help for this one, so... I think this might be a good idea. Our gods. Greatly raises max HP. I mean, attributes is good, but what I'm having trouble with is the second stage dying from full health.
Right.
So let's change it to this, and then use a rune arc and see how much that adds. Okay.
Nice.
If this doesn't work, then we'll do the other one that adds to every attribute, because that also adds some HP, because that's one of the attributes.
Okay. Obi-Wan says, dodging away from the boss always seems more punishing. I always side dodged or towards the boss to end up behind them. Yeah. Ripper says, second playthrough on the main character and first on my Guts character. Okay. But I have used my main character for about 20 co-op speedruns. Wow. That's really cool. Flicker says the best all-around runes are Radagon and Godric, but you can also use others for different purposes. Dead. Thought we were on phase 2. Dude.
That's really annoying.
That's so annoying. I thought we were on phase 2 already and he was still going and... Yeah.
Arg.
Uh-huh. Wait, you have 1 flask?
No, that's my physic.
Oh. I'm like, how did that happen?
That. Oh.
Well, you did really well with him the first time without your mimic. So maybe we can do this again. And you have more flasks. Did not chase us like I thought it was. Tinkling, kind of like a glass, but not quite. Like a glass and a bell. Ooh.
Oh. There's a new one.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Dude. Wow, that didn't work. The other one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Get it? Got it! Yes!
Yeah, high five!
Woo! Off-screen high five.
Yes. Oh, man.
We got the Elden Remembrance.
Ooh, that was rewarding.
Oh, here we go. Good call with the no... Oh. With the not... torrent.
That was awesome. Yay!
All right. Fractured America.
Oh wow, that's what's left of him.
All right, summon Ronnie. This is what we're gonna do here.
Yes, clapping.
And then
Let's
we have
go.
a
Great
touch
job,
grace.
guys. Good job. Woohoo! Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Oh, man,
we're
that
going
was
to
really-
summon Ronnie.
All right, we're picking our ending.
Yep.
Good game. Congrats. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Whew.
The battle is over, I see.
Oh, there's his head. I forgot she has 4 arms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she has upper arms too, but she has 4 arms, you know. Just like most of us. She has 4 of them. 4 forearms.
Waiting for his eye
I
to
do
open.
solemnly swear
Right?
to every living being and every living soul,
Yes, you can go to bed now.
now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
She's a 4x4.
Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
Yeah.
Achieved the Age of Stars.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. George R.R. Martin was part of this. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, we're gonna skip this. We don't need to. Okay. Begin Journey 2. No. We can choose to do that later at the round.
Exactly. Which hand do you grab? I was thinking same
Right?
thing, Obi-Wan.
Uh-huh.
And you're really funny. I could go to bed now. Right.
Oh, I should have.
Oh, man. Because it's probably closer to 2 a.m. now.
Should have touched the grace.
Touched by grace. Scandalous. Let's see.
Ooh, what does she have
Flicker
to say?
says, the best endings, in my opinion, are Age of Stars or Frenzied Flame. All the other ones provide basic, generic, reused cutscenes from the original ending.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Yeah,
liked
that was a fun
your
ending.
forearms comment. And Atari's singing about it.
Okay, Flicker says George R.R. Martin wrote the story alongside. So instead of finishing his book series, he's doing this. That's
He basically said in an interview,
not cool, man. Not cool.
the only reason I wrote the books was to make money. When I signed up for the HBO series, I didn't need to keep
he
writing
had
the
arrived, so yeah.
because he only did it to make money.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well.
Well, what does she have to say?
You're here.
Nothing. Well, that's dumb.
Okay,
How
everything's
about
still
you?
burning and falling apart, huh?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Oh. I'm the Elden Lord, I
That's
think.
weird.
Right? Aren't we the Elden Lord?
Something like that.
Did we make Ronnie the Elden Lord? What happened
I don't
exactly?
think so. Well, let's see if we can go back in there.
We just ended the game and beat the final guy, and all is right with the world.
Right? Level up! Oh, good call. Thank you, Squirrel.
Oh yeah, how much did we get for that?
I didn't even look. 500,000.
Wow.
So we will put that at 49.
Oh, all right.
continue.
Atari says that he wrote the backstory of the world, the ruins and civilizations you come across. Okay. He's an excellent writer.
Yeah, he is.
He really is.
And I can't go there, so that's too bad that I didn't touch the grace there. Well.
Obi-Wan Racing says, is this because of the DLC?
Is what because of the DLC?
I'm not sure.
Oops. What happened here? There we go. We are going in here. And the DLC is right here.
Oh, we talked to this
Were you
guy.
guided here by kindly Miquella? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid. Come
Anything
now.
else to say?
Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
All right. I just remembered I want to change some things back.
Okay. Obi-Wan says, oh, you actually chose no for the new game plus. Maybe that's why.
Maybe what's why?
I'm still not sure exactly what he's asking is because of the DLC. But maybe the way everything looks, or...
Oh, no. The way things look... The way things look because, right. Okay. Hey, no problem, Racing. Thanks for joining us. Get some good sleep.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you on another stream sometime.
Yeah. If you're ever up at 1 a.m. again,
Yeah,
we'd love to have you join
on
us.
future Thursdays, we're playing Liza P. And on Sundays, Atari and I play Lords of the Fallen. Although we won't be able to this Sunday. Sorry, Atari. I'll have to talk to you about that later. Yeah.
Get some good rest.
Get some good rest. Oops. Okay, so I need to change this back to this. And... oh, and that was the other thing.
Okay. He's saying I'll keep the spoilers free for me because he just got the DLC.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to...
Exactly.
He doesn't want to see this. Okay, I get it. I get it now.
Okay.
Flicker says you can switch back to the white mask now, by the way.
Yes, which is what I just
Is
did.
that what you just
Yep,
did?
yep.
Hey, there you
Yep, good call.
go. Great minds think alike.
I chose no for New Game Plus so that I could actually do this.
Yeah.
And get into here. Otherwise, we'd have to get to Moog and beat him in order to get into
In order
this.
to unlock this? Okay.
Yep. Okay, so here we go.
I don't remember having a little bit of a cape behind us.
Yeah, that's on the new armor.
Okay.
The newest armor that I've used.
Flicker says also Lord of Blood's Exaltation. You could put that back on. Or equip
Oh,
that
right,
again.
right.
Thank you.
I'll do that in here.
Graveside Plain. Okay, so this is a whole new
Yeah.
area that we have not
In
seen.
fact, after I do this and change the Great Rune, I knew there was one more thing that I hadn't gotten. I will... Does that mean that it won't even equip the blessing of blood? Oh well. Alright, here we go. Here is our new world.
Ooh, alright.
It is a whole new
So we've just been
world.
transported to this area, and this is all we can see.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
And which is a whole lot of nothing.
Y'all have said this is a really hard DLC, so
Here we go.
buckle up.
Here we go.
You're about to feel some pressure.
Right? We are on 147.
It's a whole new world. Kung Fu Squirrel. Thank you. Wait, don't say that. Atari will start singing again.
Oh, hello. It's a good thing I.
Ooh, new creatures.
Right?
Oh wait, he's holding something. I thought that were his legs.
Oh boy.
Or horns. I thought those were horns. He's holding weapons. Ooh, he's like a whirling
That was a
dervish.
bad idea.
Just blue, 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 spinning around.
Okay, you know what? Ow.
What the heck? Dude.
Dude. This is
this
just the
doesn't-
first enemy here,
this
and I
doesn't
can't
bode
even
well.
do anything, right?
Quick, bring me back to the other world where I can level up some more. I'm trying to get a good look at this guy. He's
There
so
we go.
interesting. Huh. And he disappeared, so I can't look at
Yeah.
him. Alright. Flicker says... I can't say the guy's name. Miyazaki?
Miyazaki, yeah.
Said it's the size of Limgrave,
Okay.
but no, they just released Elden Ring 2.
What?
I'm not sure I understand. I
I'm
missed,
sure I don't
I
understand.
missed something.
All right, and this one doesn't even give us any direction.
Oh, another whispering person.
I can't talk to him.
Just gonna let your horse pee on him.
Yep. Or just stand.
I was gonna ask you if you still had torrent, and there he is.
So the question is, which direction
Well,
should
it's
I
still
go?
gross. There's still
You know
dead
what?
bodies hanging from
I'm gonna
trees
go
and
the
stuff.
other direction to go up there. Oh, these are actually bad guys.
Yeah, kill everything you come across because we need experience.
Right? Everything that I can.
Red flesh mushroom.
Ow!
Yeah, wow, that hurt you quite a bit.
A rada fruit.
Rada fruit.
In fact, I'm gonna go back and get my stuff back.
What stuff?
I have 8 flasks left. I'm just gonna... Well... Then I might have to kill that guy again. We're
I think
all
you're
right.
fine. This is a very interesting grave area. What's that to the right of you? To the left of you? A little white thing. To the right now. What is that? Something you can... Oh, I just stomped on it.
Whoa!
What? Oh,
Oh, that was a
bird.
bird.
The scary bird.
I was like, something's attacking me! White flesh
White
mushroom.
flesh.
Quite a little graveyard here.
I know.
Ethereal graveyard.
Little animal.
A knot resin.
Yeah, that looked pretty gross, actually.
There is something here. Oh, that's not one.
Aw,
There's
those
a
guys
wolf
are so
over
cute.
here or something. A lump of flesh and a hefty beast bone.
That's awesome. Lump of flesh.
Right? A deer.
A female deer?
I didn't say a doe.
I know.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Lagur. Claw. Wow,
This
why are
calls
these
for-
enemies so hard? Yeah, Torrent was not helping you.
Aw.
Oh, he healed. Thinker.
Alright, well, at least he's dead. Oh, hey, that's cool. I got
Oh.
a beast claw weapon. And I gained some flask charges back somehow.
Has anybody said anything in a while?
Not that I can see.
Okay, me neither. I wanted
It
to make
could
sure
be
my
that I goofed
my
this
screen
up.
hadn't stopped working.
Let's try this again.
So what level are we on? Because Kung Fu Squirrel said he was on level 161, I think it was.
Wow. We were on 147.
Okay. Kung Fu Squirrel, you went back in to do your second playthrough, is that right? Or were you just still playing? Or did you get the DLC?
He hasn't gotten it yet.
Okay. I didn't think he had.
No, he did a new game plus.
Okay. Flicker says, I feel like everybody left once you started the DLC.
I know, right?
I know you guys
We
are
asked
like,
everybody, hey,
"Keep playing
what do you
more
guys
Elden
want us
Ring."
to do? And then everybody
Bye.
left. Yeah. Wow.
That's funny. Yes,
Doing
161,
some
you can now find the
exploring.
Kung Fu Shores. Shoes. Kung Fu shoes. I can read.
But can you?
Apparently not. Yeah, I want to get our Kung Fu moves.
Oh, that was actually a guy. I didn't think it was. That's funny. A smithing stone level 3? That's weird.
Huh.
It's a really low level for here. This
Yeah.
guy's probably also.
So, is it like around 130,000 to level up now?
Probably more than that, but yeah, around there.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this. Since I can.
Ooh, bad guys.
Bad guys?
Hancock. Bad guys? What, you want a cookie?
Oh. Aha!
Surprise! There's two
Oh, I'm
of
gonna
me.
do this. Oh. Nice.
Ooh, a great
That's
hammer.
cool.
You've been wanting big weapons for your next
Yep.
character.
Ooh, Mesmer Soldier Gauntlets.
Smithing Stone 5 and 6.
Oh,
There's a bunch of items
okay,
everywhere
I
for
need
you to
to
grab
see.
too.
Yeah, I want to see if this is any good. No. Erdtree Blessing.
Yes, so this is what I think
Consume
Ripper
these at
said
sites of
we were
grace
going to be doing.
bolster your Skagitry blessing.
So we're going to
Deal and
be...
negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. Okay.
So we're going to be
That's
finding
cool.
these fragments everywhere.
Yeah.
Flicker says, Nintendo really pulled a Mr. Krabs I like money with the Switch 2.
Oh.
They're advertising that like crazy with Paul
Yeah.
Rudd. And I do not like Paul Rudd with long hair. I feel like they're trying to make him look like Keanu Reeves in John Wick. With kind of the long hair and the dark clothes. It's like, what? I think Paul Rudd looks ridiculous with long hair. Yeah, they're really, really advertising the heck out of that thing, which makes sense. A ton of people are going to run out and buy it. So, is it pretty much the same as the first one? Or, I haven't looked at it to compare the two.
Nice.
Oh, dogs. Hate the dogs. Atari hates the dogs.
Yep. It's funny, he's just gonna stay there. Oh, and my summon disappeared.
Oh, you're right. There were some butterflies in that tent. I have no idea
Oh,
if that was something that you could grab or not.
I got 2 fire coils in the tent? Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Right there.
Black firefly. Oh, I could have just rolled through it.
Ah. There's some butterflies outside the tent, too. To your right.
Oh, I missed this guy. Yep.
Flicker says, hey, Mr. Nintendo, we here on the news would like to ask you why you built a new Nintendo Switch right next to the old one. Nintendo. I like money.
Uh-huh. Well, this seems to have been mostly pointless. I mean, I got that Skagitry thingamajig.
Yeah.
And that was useful. Oh,
kill
there's
that guy.
another one.
Like I said, let's kill everything. Want to get XP.
Otherwise, there's nothing back here. There isn't even a site of grace.
Well, this is interesting.
A broken rune?
Alright, what are people saying on their messaging?
Likely cave.
Okay.
That's what I thought too, but I'm not seeing anything. Time for tranquility. Be wary of
That's
tranquility.
hilarious. Flicker says they're literally the same, except for like 30 more frames. Wow. That's pretty bad.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it's a perfect time to buy the first one, because they're probably going to be cheaper.
That's true. Ah, here we go.
Oh. Uh-oh. Kung Fu Squirrel says, LOL, it's the same with most consoles.
Yeah, which is why I gave up on consoles years ago.
I thought he was going to be a lot harder. I was prepared for a 5-minute battle. That was 5 seconds.
There's a bunch of guys back here.
Yeah, I think that's why Mark just went,
Ooh, a
I'm
blessing
happy
of
with
America."
PC.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Which is why I bought a Steam Deck.
Yeah. I don't want to own multiple consoles to play
No.
multiple games. The only problem is something like Bloodborne is apparently only available on PlayStation.
Yeah. And you know what? That kind of thing happens.
Yeah, it
And
does.
so be it.
Well, I feel like they're doing that with all the streaming services. You could only watch some movies, feature-length films with popular actors that look so good, and you can only watch it if you have Amazon streaming, or you could only watch it if you have Apple TV, or you could only
Right.
watch it if you have Netflix. and they didn't come out in the theater. They went straight to streaming. So if I don't have that streaming service, I cannot watch that movie. I can't get it on DVD. I can't buy it anywhere. So I find that to be really frustrating. So I just have to borrow people's sign-in if I want to watch something that's exclusively on Netflix or exclusively on Apple TV or something, which I don't know anybody that has an Apple TV sign-in.
Right.
But there's a couple shows. The show Severance, I wanted to watch, but it's only on Apple TV. So I know they do that with consoles and gaming, and they do that with streaming too.
Well, that was cool, but there's nothing there. So I'll just warp back.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's only 6. Why does it feel like we've been playing for
Right?
hours and hours?
Well, that was interesting. Actually, you know what? Nope. What?
We didn't start really early, did we? No, I don't think we did.
Oh,
Severance
started
is
earlier than
bonkers. Yeah, it looks
Shadow
like it's
Realm,
bonkers. And I really want to see it, but I have to accept the fact that I may never be able to watch it because I don't have Apple TV. I also don't have Paramount, and Paramount is where all the sci-fi is, and I love sci-fi. All the Star Trek stuff, and can't see it.
forgot what I was gonna do. Oh.
Flicker says, one thing I hate about Dark Souls 1 is all the embers and weird titanate systems you need to collect to upgrade weapons.
Titanite.
Again, I can read.
I need to take a break.
Mark has to take a break. All right.
All right, I will be right.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Yay! So Atari says you can get Apple TV on your TV without an iPhone.
Does that mean?
But you still have to pay for it,
yeah, you still have to
right?
get a subscription, though, right?
I don't want to pay for the subscription.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather pay to rent the movie. Like, I'd rather pay a couple bucks to rent the movie than pay monthly for a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I can't sit around watching TV all the time. I can't sit around playing video games all the time.
Why not, Sarah?
Because of responsibility.
What's that?
I know, it has a bad taste in my mouth. I'd rather play all day.
Right?
Yes, you still have to pay for the service, which I figured. And I've seen, so on Amazon, because we have Amazon, and the reason why we have Amazon is because free shipping, and it's usually 2 days, 1 or 2 days. There's a couple of things I've ordered at, I want to say like 8 p.m., and they show up at 4 in the morning. They do an overnight. I get some poor guy out here dropping a package off at 4 a.m. that I didn't need because I'm not awake yet.
Oh!
So we have Amazon for that, and then we've had Prime before they had streaming. I think they just had some music, and then they started doing their streaming service. So that was just a bonus for having Prime, was the streaming. We used to have Sling TV, which is the a la carte TV.
Ooh, greater potentates.
We've also
cookbook.
done cable a couple of times too,
Let's see
but
what that gives me.
I mean, I think the streaming services are the way to go. So we have a friend who has Netflix, so we can borrow their sign-in. We have a friend who has Disney Plus, so we can borrow their sign-in for that. We have Amazon. And then, for a while, Kung Fu Squirrel, you had HBO Max. And you were letting us use that too. So between friends and
there's another
family,
Grace.
you know, borrowing sign-ins every once in a while to watch something, I didn't have to pay for the services. Because I don't want to. I would rather spend money on more video games or board games.
Right?
Or ice cream.
Ooh, this looks cool. I want to go over and do this.
Like a streaming service for the month? Or 2 cartons of ice cream.
Oh, that actually looks cool too.
Matt says, we ditched Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never had Disney. We were just borrowing other people's sign-ins. I do still watch a couple of the old classic Disney every now and then, which is kind of fun. The stuff I grew up with as a kid. I like classic Disney. But yeah, I understand.
Yes.
They haven't really put out very many good movies
Looks
lately.
like I can platform up here with torrent. But apparently I am not very good at that. So that's not going to happen.
Okay, jump from there. There you go.
Ah.
You just need to be a little farther away.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's fun. Double jump. Anyway, hi Matt. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Atari says,
Okay,
anyone
whatever.
watching Murderbot on Apple?
Haven't heard of it.
I have not heard of Murderbot. Kung Fu Squirrel says, I have Apple TV occasionally because there's 2 sci-fi shows I love, but I wait until the new season is out and I buy 1 or 2 months of it. Yeah, and I actually considered that. I thought, okay, there's a couple things I want to watch on, you know, one of the streaming services. I'll just keep a list of what I want to watch. I'll pay for 1 or 2 months and I'll just binge. But I don't know. I haven't had the time to just binge, so it hasn't happened yet. All right, Flicker says the best build in the DLC is a tank build. Okay.
I'm still jonesing on this lead build.
Still enjoying it. Flicker says, I don't have Apple, LOL.
Yeah, we have Androids, so.
Right. Well, we only have Amazon. It's our only actual streaming service
Right.
that we pay for. We borrow
And
Disney
we're not even
and we borrow
paying for
Netflix.
it for the streaming. We're paying for it for.
Yeah, for the shipping. Yeah. Which is very convenient. You can get anything on Amazon. It's awesome. Double kill. They're all. Ah!
Okay. I wanted to go over here and see what this thing was.
Wow, why are there gravestones everywhere?
Right? And they're ethereal gravestones,
Yeah.
too.
What in the world? Is this just
That's
everybody
quite
who's died in
an
this world?
effigy right there. Look at that thing.
Wow. I mean, where are we? This is a crazy little realm.
Oh! Torrent is almost dead.
Yeah, that hurt Torrent
Oh, he's
quite a
coming
bit.
after us. You know what? Let's just go. Let's go do it.
Yeah, or he'll follow you around.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
Woo! Get away from that. Oh, man.
I wonder if that
Ooh.
did like nothing.
Huh. Yeah. You're not hurting him
Yeah,
at
I'm not
all.
doing anything.
So
We're
I
just gonna
would
do
just
this.
run away.
Get out of here.
If you
Run
can.
away! bravely ran
Matt
away,
says
away.
very few people have Apple. Yeah. Yeah, there's a movie on Netflix I absolutely love, based on a book that I also love, and I really want to own it. I need to have it. I need to have my hands on it. I want to own the DVD. And it's only on Netflix.
Ooh, this
and
looks
there is
interesting.
no DVD of it. And that made me grumpy. Flicker says I only buy Disney when a new Star Wars show comes out, or whenever I just want to sit down and watch the prequels for a second. That's fun.
All right. Well, here's a little Western nameless mausoleum. Let's
That's
check it
the
out.
other thing. I love The Mandalorian. I love it.
Beaten
and,
to a pulp.
You know, I think you might actually be able to buy that on DVD. I think. But really, the only way to watch it is to have Disney.
Wow. Oh! Well, this guy's a ghost, so obviously bleed isn't gonna work on him.
True. Wow, he just killed you.
Wow. Oh no! I did not think before I did this. My corpse is now in this, and I have to beat him.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
I
you
lose
do.
all
so
of
you better
those.
you better beat him.
Gosh.
You got 130,000, which I think is enough to maybe level up.
Almost, yeah.
So.
That was a poor choice.
Kung Fu Squirrel says, what movie? It is the Guernsey Literary Potato Peel Pie Society.
Okay.
I loved the book. I loved the movie.
We're gonna swap these.
It's based on a story that happened. The story is something that happened during World War II, but the present day is after the German occupation of Guernsey, and it's a really good story. It's got an interesting mystery to it. And I want to own it on DVD, but it's only on Netflix.
I'm gonna make him come to me. Oh no, I can't.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh.
I still can. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
This does not bode well.
Do we need different weapons?
I just swapped it out.
You did, okay.
That
Do we need a boost
This
of some sort?
bodes
Do we
really
need to change
poorly.
armor or charms or whatever it's called?
No.
Why does he have a fully automatic bow? I agree.
Right.
Why does he?
That was a really, really poor decision.
Why does it feel like it's 9 p.m. here?
It does.
It's only 6:19, and it feels like it's 3 hours later. Kung Fu Squirrel says this guy's weak to lightning.
Okay.
Did you look him up and find that out?
Alright, come and get me.
Weak to lightning. I'm not sure if we have anything lightning-ish. Lightning fast reflexes! Flexes. I said reflux. I have lightning fast acid reflex.
Oh gosh! No!
Oh my gosh.
Night of the Solitary Jail.
Dude.
Yeah, I see that he can be tough.
Yeah, I know. You guys warned us that this DLC was insane, and it is. And you're right. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
Oh, I got a text from Matt.
what we
So
are
I don't know if you saw the
going to
news.
do-
Oh, I did not.
Is this.
Wow. Thanks for sending that to me, Matt. I'll take a look at that when we're done streaming. Oh, hi, Aiden. Thanks for joining us on our stream. Are you playing on PS4? No, we are on PC.
I'm using a PS5 controller.
Yes.
But no, we are on PC.
On PC. Ripper says
Holy
that the
moly.
DLC will get easier as we get more of the fragments.
Yeah.
Okay. That's true. You had mentioned that that's how we level up our character, make our character better, is the fragments.
Dude. Oh, come on now.
Aw. Ooh.
I didn't even have him down a quarter.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang. Well, that might have been a quarter, but it's all right. You have 40 minutes to beat this guy.
I don't even know what to do. I doubt I'm gonna beat this guy, but I desperately do not want to leave 130,000 runes sitting
Yeah,
there.
I really think that's just about a full level up. So yeah, that would be pretty stinky. I know, it's funny, when we first started, we were all upset about, 20,000 runes, or, but we have 35,000 runes, we can't leave those. Now we're,
Right?
Close to needing 150 just to level up. It's like there's nothing we can do about that if we're too close to him.
Yeah.
Flicker says, if you go get your runes quickly, quit out about before you die, and it will spawn you outside the arena with your runes. Really? Okay.
So, I would have to
We just might do that then.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
not a bad idea. It takes him a little while to spawn anyway, so we'll do that and
Let's see what happens.
see what happens.
Hey, we can do a little, it's like a little cheat code. It's
Yeah.
fine. Nope, nobody saw that. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey,
Oh.
we have them.
Well, that was weird.
And the sound was really weird for a minute there.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
cool. Look at that.
I don't know. Still doing something weird?
It isn't to me. Is the audio weird for anybody else?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It did this really weird.
It stuttered for
Yeah, it was so
a
odd.
moment.
Okay, so how about we go level up somewhere?
All right.
Since you didn't want to lose the runes, maybe we should just
Yeah.
go back and do that.
I'm not going to be able to beat him
Ripper
anytime
says,
soon.
I would have done the same.
Right?
The same
I
as
appreciate
what?
the
We
I
didn't do
appreciate the
anything.
hint there, Flicker.
Kung Fu Squirrel's like, yep, sounds good.
We need 16.5.
All right. Do we have that?
Oh, easy. We have that in
Oh,
a
what's
single.
that fragment one?
This is a broken rune.
Interesting. Huh.
That's 12.5, so we need 4,000 more. All right, definitely
Hey! All right. Now it doesn't matter if we lose the runes.
level 50 vigor.
Cool. That's what you guys told us to get to, right?
Yep.
Level 50. All right. What should we focus on now? If a tank build is best for DLC.
Well, then we need to completely respec.
Oh, okay.
If we're gonna do that.
I gotcha. Oh, that guy's coming at us again.
Okay, that is... I don't think I can get to that, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna have to... I don't even know how to get up there. Well, whatever. We're just gonna follow the road.
Okay.
This looks like something...
Is it a yellow brick road?
Vaguely interesting.
Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. No?
No.
I don't see any yellow brick. Get in. Ooh, there was two guys.
Oh, that guy's got more health than the last guy. Oh.
You know, if you die in a graveyard, I mean, they don't really have to carry your body very far, do they?
Ooh, a cave! We have to go in.
Ooh, yes,
Oh.
we do. Oh, there's a painting.
Yep.
Examine.
The Sacred Tower painting.
What does that do for us?
I don't know. I've gotten several paintings.
We have
over
gotten
there.
several paintings. Do you guys know what the paintings do for us? Ripper says, I ran my Rivers of Blood build for the DLC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was my plan, so...
Yeah. Flicker
As long as it's not going to be
definitely...
completely
I think it was Flicker
useless.
that said that. He feels like a tank build is probably best in this area. But I'm sure it can be done with anything you chose. These guys are interesting. Are they creatures or are they wearing headpieces? You know, is that their face or
A
mask?
backhand blade.
Kung Fu says, all right, I have to go. I work earlier today. All right, have a good day at work.
All right, yeah. Have a good... Or no, you're going to work now.
Yes,
That's
going
right.
to work.
So, yeah, have a good day at work.
Yes. And I don't know whose turn it is on Ascension, but whoever it is needs to take it. 'Cause
Well,
we're almost
and
done
on
with our game.
Waterdeep. No, Waterdeep is what you
Water
mean.
Deep, you're right.
We're playing the board game Lords of Waterdeep.
Lords of Waterdeep with Kung Fu
with
Squirrel.
Kung Fu Squirrel.
Yeah, Mark, me, and Kung Fu Squirrel, the three of us are playing on an app on our phone.
It's a really good board game app.
D&D Lords of Waterdeep. It is a really good app.
It's a worker placement game. It's not a Dungeons and
Right,
Dragons
it's not.
game. It's just
But
themed.
It's themed
Dungeons and
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
But it's a
Lords
great
of
game.
Waterdeep.
It's a very, very good game. And it's a very
Our-
good app implementation of the game, too.
Our best friends have the actual physical copy of the board game, and we hadn't played the physical copy
Right,
for
we'd
years because we had
ever
the app.
played the app version.
And we went on a board game cruise with our friends, and they played the physical copy of Lords of Waterdeep, and they loved it. So as
So
a
we
gift,
bought them a
we
copy.
bought it for them along with the expansion. And it was our first opportunity to play the physical game, and it's still just as fun.
We played it a couple of times over at their house since we bought it for them.
Yeah, we have.
That looks like a rune.
It does, but the app is done so well. Okay, Flicker says the entire game was telling you not to use shields. Then they made the last boss weak to them. Absolutely perfect game design from Soft.
Oh, that's funny. FromSoft is the name of the
Oh, okay.
company.
That's a pretty crappy twist there.
You know what? I'm gonna do this first.
There's a guy just standing over there. Is he your
Yep.
friend or your enemy?
Didn't even realize I got another
Kung
one.
Fu Squirrel says, all right, I just took my turn, LOL. I knew it was your turn. Which means now it's my turn, because I'm
Lady
after
Leda
you.
spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radagon. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Yes,
I believe
it
it.
is.
Hey, Beefy
Beef.
Brett is back.
Another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share it.
This guy?
Okay.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Mikola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Mikola's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy. And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikola it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikola. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Oh, there's the cross map. Okay.
I urge you, as long as you...
And
Brett, nice to hear from you again. Thanks for popping in again and
Yes.
saying hi. Yes, Lords of Waterdeep is so good. Have you played the app version? Because, like Mark said, it's a really, really good version. Love Ripper Madness. Welcome back, BB Brett. Oh, that's funny.
oh,
Yeah, my favorite board game apps on the phone that I play are Ascension,
If you've yet to do
Which is
so, assuming
excellent.
you intend to trace
Lords of
kind-
Waterdeep, and then Raiders of
also-
the North Sea.
we also have never played the physical version of Ascension.
I've never played the physical version of Ascension, correct. So, Raiders of the North Sea, which I actually have a physical copy of that, but haven't played it yet.
Yep.
It's a Shelf of Shame purchase that I've had for over a year. It was on a really good sale, and I picked it up because I really like the game. We just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. But that's a good app. And then, yeah, the other two. Brett says, I have played it a while ago, but I haven't played it recently. Let's see. I think that might be the only ones that I have on my phone. Yeah, Ascension, Lords of Waterdeep, Raiders of the North Sea. Oh, I also have Potion Explosion on my phone, which I just like to play every once in a while. It's really fun. So those are the ones I have on my phone. Mark and I have other ones on the tablet, and we'll bring that with us on vacation when we're on the plane. We have, what's it called, the one where you create the cards in the clear sleeves? Mystic Veil.
Yeah,
Mystic Veil.
Yep.
I think the Mystic Veil app is also really good. That one works really, really well. Oh, Brett says Cartographers has a really good app. Okay.
I have kind of wanted to pick that up. Cartographers is a great game.
Yeah,
too.
it is. We have the physical copy of that. And I think one of the expansions or like a second
We
version.
have Heroes.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Then we'll probably wind up getting that. It's nice to have games on your phone or your tablet when you're traveling, because it takes up a lot less room in a suitcase if you have them all downloaded on your phone.
You must be
And I don't mind the pass and play.
I am Ansbach, formerly in service to Lord Moog.
Really?
Now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use. May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me.
So there are
presume
6
you, too,
in
are keen to
addition to
know
this one, so there's 7.
Just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Mikola.
If
Okay.
you discover any more
sorry.
crosses,
I want to say
be
something
certain
about
to
this
tell
guy.
me. I presume you, too, are just what...
Okay. I thought that he had his back to us. Because I thought that was the back of his helmet, that was his hair coming out the back, and his
Nope.
hands were clasped in front of him.
That's his beard.
And then all of a sudden I realized, oh, this is in front of him the whole time. I thought we were just talking to his back. Well, he looked off in the distance, you know.
For Mikola
Yeah.
and kind. Many things we have found.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Flicker says he's going to install Lords of the Fallen today.
Very cool.
Cool. Have you been watching Mark and Atari play that? They've been streaming that on Sundays.
Oh, really? Ansbach's quest boosts bleed? Yeah.
Then we definitely
Buy
want to
this.
do that. Brett says
Buy
the
it.
Dominion app is good and the base game is free. Okay.
Yeah, we have that. Or at least had it.
We have Dominion on our phone?
Goodbye.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I did not remember that.
Oops. Note found by Forager Brood, importing knowledge in brief. Should you chance upon a sealed spirit spring, look for stacked stones nearby. By toppling them, you may break the seal. Good to know.
By toppling
Many
them.
things. I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager Brood. Things bring joy to all. I like for you, things bring... Goodbye.
And that is all you have to say. Right, so we need to find all of these crosses. And there are 6 or 7 of them. But we've got 2 of them. There was another one over here-ish. So that's a total of 3.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do his quest then. Something incredible ahead.
Trying to find Dominion on here. Can't quite find it. I'm not sure. This one says Dominion Randomizer.
Why is it always door?
It must be this one that says
Open.
just Dominion.
Open Sesame.
Oh yeah, okay, I found it. I will install that on my phone, Brett. Dominion.
Ooh.
Flicker says no, he's not really free many Sundays. Gotcha. I didn't know if maybe you were interested in it because you had seen Mark and Atari play it, or if you just all on your own were like, I need to play Lords of the Fallen.
There's a big enemy up there hanging from the ceiling.
It is. That is enough to make me want to leave. Yeah. Wise choice, Mark. Like, we're
I
outta
wanted to
here.
look around outside first.
Okay. Yeah, that's like a creepy spider. I don't want anything to do with that. Let me know when you go back in there and I'll close my eyes.
Nothing over here. It looked more like a crab or a
I can handle a crab.
It looked like it had.
Mark and I
crab
used to have
pincers
hermit
anyway.
crabs.
We did.
I'm
They
sure
were a lot
most of
fun.
you don't know that. Although Matt and Kung Fu Squirrel know that, but I'm not sure if anybody else does. Mark had been wanting hermit crabs for several years.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I had a friend in junior high that won one at a fair, and he used to have it crawl around on his desk and on his homework while he was doing his homework. And I always thought that was just awesome.
it is awesome.
And so we got hermit crabs, and then read about how to take care of them and why they always die right away after you
shouldn't
take them home.
take them out all that often.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
a scorpion.
Scorpion spider thingy. Gross. Gross.
Oh,
That thing
I
is
forgot
disgusting.
to. Oops. I forgot to swap my.
Rewatched previous Lords of the Fallen streams of yours and thought it looked pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks
Thank
for
you. That's
rewatching
fun.
those.
That's really neat.
Appreciate that. I'm glad you were able to preview it and check it out, see if you wanted to play it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Flicker says, I have 2 pet tortoises.
Oh, fun!
That's really cool.
That's
So,
another thing I'd love to have as a pet.
A tortoise is land, right? And the turtle is the ocean? Can't remember. Remind me, Flicker. Brett wants to know how long we had the hermit crabs.
Years?
Yeah, years. At one point, we had 7 of them, and they were really fun. So you really have to take care of them the right way. So we actually talked with somebody at our church at the time, the church we were going to when we had the hermit crabs, and she was saying that they always got out and then they died. Well, the hermit crabs that we had, they don't really have lungs like air like we do.
Land hermit crabs
They
don't.
have gills,
Yeah.
and they need that humidity. They need to be breathing in that humidity. So you have
Or
to
their
have
lungs dry out.
yeah. So you have to have something like a humidifier with a little tube going, and they're constantly creating that mist for them. And
Now, what are the...
and
these
so
are
most
more
people
of
just
them.
have like a mesh top, and all of that comes out. So they're not really able to be saturated in that.
Aha!
Ooh.
A revered spirit ash blessing. This is the one that boosts abilities.
Okay. So we researched quite a bit how to best take care of them.
Why are they not
but
coming
because
down? That's weird.
they like to dig and they like to climb.
They are arboreal.
Arboreal, which means they like to climb trees, which is just
Well, it
I
means
have
they like
no
to
idea.
climb.
They like to climb.
Oh.
So we had this really cool fake tree in our tank, and they'd crawl all the way up to the top, and then they would go upside down and hook into the
there
mesh
we are.
lid that we had on our tank, and you'd hear like
It was
tink, 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 tink,
hilarious.
tink, and they'd move across upside down. It was so much fun. But they weren't really the kind of pet that you took out all that often, because with their shells, there's a lot of sand in there. So if you take them out, they'll walk across the floor.
And
they
they
leave a little
need the
trail of sand.
They need the sand to survive.
Yeah. And it had to be wet. So we would take them
'Cause
out
they
every
molt.
once in a while and put them
And if
in
they
our...
can't molt, they will die.
That's true. If they can't molt, they'll die. So they need enough sand to dig down into to do the molting process. And
Ooh,
then
there's
when they're
one.
done, they'll come back up. So we would take them out and put them in our kitchen on the floor, and we'd let them race. It was really fun. Most of them didn't pinch us. One of them liked to pinch us. Didn't stop me from holding it, though.
One of them would... You'd see him over here,
Oh,
and then you'd
that was
look away
Houdini.
and he's gone. And
Yeah.
you go, oh, he's over there now. And yeah, we named him Houdini.
I have
because he
no
would
idea how he did that.
He would just...
I literally would be
Yeah.
like, oh, look, Houdini's upside down on the thing. And then I would look here and come back, and he was gone. And I could not find him in the tank. So, yeah,
Oh,
aptly named. We
hello.
called him Houdini.
Ow.
The hermit crabs were really fun. We had them for several years.
Well, that was
we
dumb.
Lost several of them to the molting process. They don't always survive the molting process. Oh, molt. What does molting mean? So they shed their exoskeleton.
Yeah, snakes and crabs and
Yeah.
What else? Yeah. Yeah, they shed their exoskeleton and then
they
regrow and or that's how they grow, because their exoskeleton is it doesn't grow with them. So when they grow enough, then they shed their exoskeleton and they have kind of a soft outside for a while as it hardens in a bigger...
It was so cool to watch them grow and
Wow, I didn't have any problem with this first one.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
then all the rest of them...
Because the hermit
Anyway.
crab has little crabby legs in the front, but the base of it is this round, like weird kind of wormy tail thing. And so they'll pull out of their shell with their upper body, and then they'll pull their tail out that's wrapped around in the shell, and then they'll back into the next shell and wrap themselves back into the new shell. So a couple of times we actually got to see that. It was so cool. It was fun watching them eat and drink too, because they've got their claws and then these other little hands and layers all the way up to their mouth, and so they'd tear something with the claw and then they'd pass it on to the next layer of arms and finally would reach their mouth, and I thought they were
Dead.
fun. Yay! So we had a lot of fun with the hermit crabs for a while.
Apparently we're doing this castle.
Okay, so turtle is ocean and tortoise can be on land. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
That's what
Don't
I
give up.
thought. Okay, we won't. Promise.
A black firefly.
But you know, the hermit crabs aren't the kind of cuddly pet you can take out and, you know,
No.
so. We actually got, so we had at one point, we had 7 of them. And then they just, not all of them survived the molting process. So we wound up with 2 left. And we were moving, and we were kind of ready to move on from the hermit crabs. So I gave the remaining 2 to a pet store with some, you know, little tank section and instructions on how to take care of them. And they passed them on to somebody else. Hopefully they found a good home for them.
Yeah.
It was years ago. So we didn't have pets for a while. We've done tree frogs, which have been really fun. One actually jumped in our house. We literally were leaving the house one day, opened the front door, and a frog just jumped in out of nowhere. And we're like, what the heck? So we kept it as a pet. So we've had tree frogs, hermit crabs, African dwarf frogs, which live in the water. They're really fun to watch swim around.
Yeah.
We've had betta fish, and then recently the gerbils. We don't have the gerbils anymore. They've gone to their second life.
That was sad.
That was very sad. Yeah, one of them got sick. Gandalf got sick and died. And Strider, I think, died from a broken heart 2 weeks later. Which really tore me up inside. That was so sad. If any of you have ever watched Mark do his daily quest calendars that he was doing last year,
Yeah.
we showed off Gandalf and Strider a couple of times in those videos.
That's interesting.
They're the cutest little guys. Gerbils are so adorable. And they were really fun because we would take them out and we'd be watching TV or playing a video game on the couch, and we'd let them crawl all over us, and it was such a blast. And especially Strider, he was the black one that we had, he would get the zoomies, and he would just be running around the couch like crazy. It was
fun.
hilarious. He would crawl down Mark's legs, across the ottoman, crawl up my legs, all the way up my body, across the back of the couch, down Mark, and then he would just make that circuit over and over again.
Oh,
And Gandalf was
hello.
like, dude, you okay? They were so much fun, and they were so soft. So our next pet is going to be a cat. We're very excited to get a cat. Yay! Mark's been wanting a cat for our entire marriage, right?
Yeah, since I left my parents' house and didn't have one
Yeah.
anymore.
So our entire marriage, Mark's been asking to get a cat, and we've been married for 17 years. So soon, we will get a cat soon.
All right, is this... Oh!
Flicker says, gotta go. See you guys later.
All right, thanks for joining us again.
Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Yep. We'll see you again. Did that guy have his hand in the air? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I have a question. Why did I die? Do you know the cat or just know that it's next? We just know that our next pet is going to be a cat.
We want to get a kitten.
I don't know any cats. Do you know any cats? Our friends have some cats and they're moving. But I liked petting them when I went over to their house. Mark and I have been allergic to cats the majority of our life.
Yeah, whoa.
And
that looks not
that
cool.
followed you around the corner. And only recently have I not been bothered by cats. We were over at a friend's house. I was petting the cat. I didn't wash my hands. I sat down on their couch where the cats hang out, and there was cat hair everywhere. I put the cat in my lap. I kissed the cat, put it up to my face. I didn't have any problems. I was shocked. I did that twice when we went over 2 different times. And I told Mark, I don't think I'm allergic to cats anymore. It's probably, I've developed some kind of immunity because our best friends have dogs. Mark and I are both allergic to dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been around them so much that they're not bothering me as much anymore either. So, I know dogs aren't cats, but... So hopefully hopefully when we get a cat, we're not massively allergic. Because that would be an interesting ordeal. But yeah, Brett, we have contacted a breeder and are waiting on the next litter to be weaned so that we can get a cat. Silverhorn
We would like to
Tender.
get a Russian blue.
A Russian blue female kitten.
We will name her Eowyn,
Eowyn, after Lord of the Rings.
the Shield Maiden of Rohan.
Yes. Eowyn's an awesome character.
Yeah.
Brett says, my dad was allergic to cats. Then he wasn't. The end. No.
Good story.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's what happened to me. I didn't have any pets growing up, so I never developed
All right, I'm gonna go up that
whatever
back.
you can develop by being around
here.
pet dander. Immunity, I don't know. Antibodies? Something. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm hoping that, Matt says, great, because we still have the cats and the dogs.
Aw.
Brett says, why the Russian blue? Well, aside from the Russian blue being one of the most beautiful cats, with their gorgeous silvery blue coat and their striking blue or green eyes, aside from them being stunning, Russian blues have a double thick coat, so they don't shed like normal cats. They shed more like our human hair does, and you have to brush it out. So it will be less cat hair all over my house, which that was my main reason for not wanting a cat, was I didn't want anything covered in cat hair. So because they don't just shed like normal cats,
They are somewhat
hypoallergenic, which we were hoping would help with the allergies also.
They aren't truly. No cat is truly hypoallergenic.
It's 100%. Yeah, exactly.
That's a
I don't think
fallacy.
Yeah. So we plan on brushing our cat every day to help.
Alleviate that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we'll probably just make a routine out of it. Maybe in the morning or in the evening, we'll just brush our cat, and it'll just be part of. I'm thinking probably in the evening, part of the bedtime routine. We'll brush our cat. So, yeah. And we're gonna train it not to jump up on the counter because.
Yeah, that bugs the crap
I don't
out
want
of me.
my cat where I prepare food. I do plan on putting it on my shoulder though and carrying it around.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we'll do that. She can watch us prepare food, but she can't get on the counter. Brett says, just remember, cats were once worshipped as gods. They never forget. Oh, we plan on spoiling our cat, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Ripper says the last pet that I owned was a hedgehog.
Oh, awesome. There's another one that I'd love to have.
Almost got a hedgehog.
So, we have a question for you then. Did you experience what we have heard about poop boots?
Poop boots. If you know, you know.
Right?
I almost got a hedgehog before I moved out of my parents' house, before I met Mark. I was looking into getting a pet. And I'm kind of a night owl by default. And I know that hedgehogs are nocturnal. So I knew that I wouldn't be able to play with it as much as, say, like a cat or a dog. Or even the gerbils, which sleep on and off throughout the day and night. But I was really, really seriously considering a hedgehog. I'd priced out habitats for it, you know, tanks and stuff, and was doing a ton of research on what they need and what they like, and I thought a hedgehog would be an awesome pet. And then Mark and I, before we got the gerbils, were talking again about a hedgehog. And we researched that with the poop boots. Ripper says yes, that's a wheel issue. Apparently hedgehogs poop when they run. And so usually you have a wheel in your tank, your enclosure for your hedgehog. And they run on the wheel and they poop. And they walk in it because they're just pooping in the wheel and stepping in it. So they get what's called poop boots on their feet. So you don't just want to pull them out and let them run around your house with their poop boots. So you need to put them in the sink and just with a little bit of warm water so they can walk around and float around in it, and it'll clean them off, and then you can take them out and let them run around in your house. So it was just a little bit of a deterrent for us getting the hedgehog was the poop boots. Also, it wasn't the cuddly, soft thing that Mark really wanted. He really wanted a cat, so we decided no on the hedgehog, but I still would love to have a hedgehog. I think it would be a blast.
What?
And I don't know anybody that lives close to us that has a hedgehog. So, Ripper, the last pet that I owned was a hedgehog. Do you still own it? And too bad you don't live in Washington. I would come visit you and your hedgehog.
Check out your hedgehog.
I know.
You're nocturnal yourself. That's awesome.
So the hedgehog was my late night hangout buddy. That's so cute.
That is awesome.
Aww. That's really fun. What did you name your hedgehog?
Yeah.
So the gerbils were my buddies. I work from home. Mark goes to work. So I talked to the gerbils all the time, and they were my little buddies. And I called them Sweet Gandalf and Strider Bud. So Strider was my little buddy. Strider Bud. And I had no idea until they were both gone how much I talked to them. And I told Mark, I'm so lonely at home now. We really need to get a cat. So as soon as we do, we'll let everybody know.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go out on the roof here.
It's better than going out on a limb.
Is it, though?
I don't know. I might rather be out on the roof than on a limb. It depends on how thin the limb is. He answers to Buddy, so his name became Buddy.
Oh,
LOL.
that's funny.
That's cute. I like it. His hangout buddy. That's really cute.
Aw, that wasn't worth it. I don't see anything else
Yeah,
over here, though.
the... I'm not sure what the lifespan is of, like, a pet tree frog. I don't remember how long the tree frogs survived. But we had the hermit-crabs for a couple years, the gerbils for a couple years. The fish and the African dwarf frogs didn't last more than like a year. So we're excited to be getting a cat that has, you know, over a decade lifespan, provided some health issue doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I think the Russian blues are about like 14 years. Is that what you said, Mark?
Yeah, 14 to 17, I think.
Okay. So that'll be nice to have a pet that I know isn't going to die in a couple years.
Yeah. That was also not really all that worth it.
Ripper said he was solid white hedgehog and he was awesome.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen a solid white one.
Aw, I bet he was so cute. I could call to him from across the house and he would come to me. Oh my
That
gosh.
is awesome.
Aw, see, we would have loved a hedgehog. That would have been fun.
Uh-huh.
Matt says, Lucy thinks you should get a snake. Well, I'm not necessarily terrified of snakes, but I'm not sure that they're that cuddly, furry thing Mark's looking for either. Lucy, you're very funny.
Uh-huh.
I love the idea. If we got a snake, we would name it, is it Nagini? Nagini from Harry Potter.
Nagini.
Yeah, I would definitely name my snake that. Ripper says, I also used to own...
Try jumping.
Crested geckos. Crested geckos. That's cool. I know that Kung Fu Squirrel used to have a bearded dragon.
Yep.
The bearded dragon he got from, I think his nephew. I think his nephew had the bearded dragon, wasn't really enjoying it or taking care of it, and then gave it to Kung Fu Squirrel. But because the
better than to do
bearded
that.
dragon hadn't been held enough when it was younger, it didn't like being held, and so every time he would want to pick it up and bond with it, it would bite him and hiss at him and, you know, whatever they do, and so he wound up getting rid of it. Oh no! So I'm pretty sure he wants to get another one at some point, but he wants to get it young and he wants to hold it early so that it doesn't do that anymore. But crested geckos, that's really fun. It's 7:03. So as soon as you have a good stopping point, we should probably end the stream. Yeah, go get your stuff back. Absolutely.
No, it still didn't work.
Ah! You can't sneak up on him, apparently. He is like twice your size, he looks like. He looks enormous.
Holy moly!
Uh-oh. Dude, you don't have your stuff yet either.
No, we're gonna do this.
Oh no. Just try that again.
Yep.
If you've ever seen crested geckos, you should look them up. Oddly cute. And so many different patterns. Okay, I'll do that right now. Crested geckos. I think lizards are kind of fun. I'm not sure I would ever want one as a pet myself, but I would definitely play with one if someone else had one. Crested gecko. Images. Oh, they're tiny. Oh, they're really cute. Oh, they're fun. Oh, okay, I love it. No, I would want one as a pet.
I gotta see it.
That is so cute. No, you have to play. Focus on playing.
All right, well, I got my stuff. I'm gonna go back to the site of grace and call it a night.
Look at the little crested geckos. They're adorable. I like this one. He's like got his head tilted. He's like, hi. Oh my gosh, they're really cute. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Maybe I would want one as a pet.
All right. Well, let's actually look here.
148.
We
level
actually
148. You
got. I mean, I don't know how big this map is.
True. I'm not sure either.
But we got. I feel like we got pretty far. We got into this castle pretty far.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Belurat.
But this
Tower
is a tough
Settlement.
area. This has not been something you've just walked in and defeated everything
No.
that's been presented to you. This is definitely a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
This is still a super fun game. I'm still really enjoying it.
Yes. This is great. I'm really glad that we continued
Good night,
with the
Brett.
DLC.
Yeah.
Good night, Brett.
Good night. Well, thank you everybody again for
Yes.
joining us. We say it
And for
every
your
stream.
input, and
It's so much fun having you guys here.
It definitely is.
It really increases our enjoyment of the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we will be back on Tuesday for more Elden Ring. And then starting next Thursday, we will be playing Lies of P, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We'll see you guys then. Again, no
Lords of the Fallen
Thank you, Lords
on
of the
Sunday
Fallen on
because
Sunday.
it's Father's Day
Yep.
and Mark's grandpa's 90th birthday celebration. So we're going to be busy, having fun with family.
Thank you, Ripper.
Congrats on becoming Elden Lord. Mwahaha.
All right.
All right.
Well, we will see you on Tuesday for more Shadow of the Erdtree.
Bye, everybody.
Talk to you then. Bye-bye!